from Going Nerdy. And hi, how are you? Today we are doing our GACs. I am coming down with something again. I don't know what it is. This is weird. I never get sick. For whatever reason, also this is being like cut off on the thing. But we shall strive forward. We shall persevere and whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you were having a great, I think it's Wednesday, right? Today, I gotta show you something. This is kind of hilarious. Hold on, let me double check here. Grand Arena Undersized Squad. 8 arena battles. I should really get on that. 6 Grand Arena battles in your first attempt. Using Dart. That's not gonna happen for me. With a double-bladed lightsaber. Maybe? I feel like I probably could do that. But let me show you something. I'm going up against, I think, the best guy in my division tonight. I haven't even really looked. But I'm going up against all these guys. And Darman. Okay? Dude has a Relic 8 Kylo Ren. I'm hosed, right? I'm absolutely hosed. I see this and I'm like, there's not a chance. I'm screwed before I begin. Which is the way that I like it. I should clean it up, man. Come on, Thaddeus. Let's look at his roster. I mean, he's got a fairly good roster, right? I mean, he definitely went all in for Kylo. He's got some really high-level purples, which seems weird, almost. Dude's definitely going for Mon Mothma. I mean, I don't blame him, because I would too. I am too, actually. I haven't reliced her yet, but he's got her. So I'm looking at this, right? I'm like, alright, this is gonna be tough. Well, then... Oh, are we? I'm telling you, man. So, this is the most comfortable, this is the most comfortable, like, it's a nightgown. I'm not gonna mince words. This is a straight man nightgown. Okay, you ready for ow, mother! Boom! Right? It's got like a butt flap and everything. I love it. Hold on. These guys won't shock me if I plug them in, so those guys will. So hold on. But yeah, I love them, man. I freaking... Oh. You know how everyone says, like, oh, that's loud. They're like, everyone's like, I want to dress like Mando. You know, it's like, it's those memes. It's like how women want you to dress, and then how your boss wants you to dress, how your mom wants you to dress, and it's like how you want to dress, and it's like Mandalorian armor. As cool as that would be, though, man. I really do. I feel more along the line of, like, pirate pants and, like, vests with, like, no sleeves and, like, broad chest out into the sun. If I could get away with stuff like that, I absolutely would. Absolutely. Now, when I saw this earlier, and I was like, alright, this is going to be tough, right? He's got his Kylos up front. He's got some good leaderships. I think he had auto-set his defense. Like, I legit think that I'm going against an auto defense. If not, this is one crazy fool. So, again, I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy crap. He auto-defensed everything, right? Which, how do you plan against this? Crazy Weirdo Eats Pie, welcome to the show tonight. I hope you've been having yourself enough pie lately. Over on YouTube. But, like, how do you set against this? This is ridiculous. He's all over the place. So, I'm just going to do my best and see where we go. I'm going to start down here. I think the way that I'm going to play this is based off leaderships, right? This one specifically, I'm definitely going to use my my Revan. right? My Revan team, my traditional Revan team. Maybe not traditional, because traditional I use, or I say traditional. My arena Revan team I was going to use, but I think I will use traditional Revan, because I don't know, there's value in it. This is going to be tough one way or the other, to be honest. I mean, let's go ahead and start taking her out. I don't know. Maybe I could have done this without all 5 of these guys. Maybe it was way overkill, and now that I'm seeing it, I'm pretty sure that it was. And by pretty sure, I'm 100% confident now that this was overkill. But as I always say, it is better to overkill than not kill enough, right? So, yeah, this was ridiculously overkill. I mean, almost to the point where I'm kind of ashamed of it, but not really at the same time. I mean, if I cared a little more, I'd be a little ashamed of myself, but there's a term in Portuguese, or at least the way that I have always used this, and it is without shameless, essentially. Sem vergonha, right? Which is just like shameless. You're shameless. And that's kind of who I am. I'm shameless. I should probably have more shame, but yeah, right? I mean, at least set a defense. Mickey Johnson says he hates auto defenses too. They're so frustrating, right? Like, alright, let's see. Part of me, he's got Relic 5. Yeah. Let's see, but he's got, this is weird. Jedi Knight Anakin, Relic 7. Oh. This will be fun. I keep clicking on the wrong button. I keep not holding it down. Anyways, oh man, who do I want to go with? So I got Boss. There's not a whole lot of synergy here. No one's gonna take him out, but this dude is gonna tank. Alright, so Matthew Inger says Supreme Leader Kylo, but then he says JKO. I'm gonna try my bounty hunters. I'm sure I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go 4 this time too. No, if I go 4, I want to do this. Do I have a separatist? I think I use my separatists. Let's do these 4. No, I'm gonna do all 5. This is Disintegrate. I don't think Disintegrate does work on Malak. I'm not worried. Oh, that's a good point. I should be worried about Malak. Oh, well, let's do this. Where are you? 501st. Let's do Arc. 5s. Where are you? This Echo. Galactic Republic. Oh, screw it. I'll do all 5. I'll just check out the back row. Let's do Sunrise. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Boosh, Grandma, right there. Men without fear. Easily feared. Don't attack me, grandson. Your dark power is no match for my much darker power. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's hit up some Kylo. Let's throw on... Let's try it out. Nope, it does not work. But it does knock him down a lot, which is good. Ah, I gotta jump over to... Gotta love when my Twitch doesn't update with everything. Wunderbar is what I like to say. Because that's how it all goes. Dun, 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 dun. Boom! Kylo gets killed by his Gramps. Dun, 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 dun. Creator dashboard. Dun, dun. I gotta say, for those of you who don't know, Darth Orden is probably one of the greatest players that I know. He's awesome. Part of the We With Lives community of guilds. Good guy. It just started snowing. Darth Gillis seems to always watch my shows when it is snowing. I don't know how that works. I promise you I am not in charge of the snow. If I were, there would be way more inappropriate snow mounds throughout the United States. Also, for those of you guys in Texas, Paul, like my family, who, if they are watching, which they probably are, they're probably asleep or their internet's out. Godspeed, right? I mean, like, good luck, and be safe. Be practical, make good choices. I don't know, like I just worry, right? Because I thought those windmills would save everyone. Oh, he's got C-3PO up front. Oh, that's wonderful. Was this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Interesting. Yeah, good luck to you guys in Tejas. The windmills. I gotta say though, like, because I'm from Houston and I've driven from Utah to Houston a number of times. It's a beautiful drive, but it is cool to see the windmills out in West Texas. But the fact that they're frozen has got to be frustrating for those who rely on that power, right? All right, let's see. I'm gonna go up against, I don't know, I think it's CLS. Let's check out the Rebels. I still don't have a full, like, bad A CLS team. I don't have any Imperial. I'm gonna come here. Wait, hold on. Let me double check the stats. 366. Maybe I don't want to use my CLS team right here. It is really hard to tell the geos apart. Like it legit is. The ships, I mean, it's not even worth it for me. That's why I don't use the Geo ships, because I can't tell them apart. Now let's go ahead and go with it. Oh man, it's just not enough. Like I'm too worried about it. I don't have a tank. My Gina isn't. I'm gonna do it. I'm going in with Gina. I think I'm gonna start calling her that from now on. Just Gina. Stun Han. Boom. Come back over here. So I did watch the Oscar video that Kathleen Kennedy put out, and it is like, as I was watching it, I was like, I don't see what the. I mean, she's making a video, which, yeah, she's virtue signaling and telling everyone how great. And again, what's frustrating about it is, like, I'm sure the woman that she mentions in that early part of the video, and the ladies that did the work are wonderful and hardworking. I mean, that's not at dispute, I don't believe, but because they're connected with Kathleen Kennedy now, it's all up in the air. But 10,000 dislikes to like 100 likes. I saw, I think it was 115. Who was it? Geeks and Gamers did a video, and it was 115 when he did it. But still, I mean, it shows that people are frustrated. They really are. And it should take anything away from the women that she mentioned, but I'm afraid that, people are going to spin it that way, which is dumb. I hate spin. Just be honest. You made a mistake, move on, right? Let's see. First order. Let's check this out. I'm thinking, hold on, there's a lot of... I'm going to use my Jedi. I think I'm going to use a Jedi Luke. See... Ooh, no. Not enough. Oh, man. Just not enough. Because I see this going sideways if I just use the Jedi. Let's try the bounty hunters. Would bounty hunters work? Yeah, I think bounty hunters could work. Let's give that a look-see here. Boom, 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 boom. All 5? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just run with it. This guy auto set, so I'm not thinking that he's going to put in his defense, or like actually attack. He might, but I'm not betting on it, to be honest. Who's he got? Arc Trooper. Let's come here. I feel like she's probably one of the most dangerous. All buffs on Bounty Hunter allies. I love that. We'll have to take out Grandmaster Yoda here in a minute, too. He's a danger. I still haven't read more of the comics from the High Republic series. I do wanna pick them up a little bit, just because I'm curious, because they do have this, I think, the second installment. So I think there's 2 of the straight High Republics that have come out. The second one, I think, has Grandmaster Yoda in it, and or according to Nev, and I'm really curious as to how they go with that, because so far they've mentioned. Oh, I've got to get the Leia Poppins thing out. Darth Jealous keeps reminding me. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to. So right now I use TeePublic as my shirt place, and Teespring is the one that's affiliated with YouTube. And once you hit 10,000 viewers, or not viewers but subscribers, it will be able to list underneath like all of your shirts and stuff like that. And so I'm debating on whether or not I want to make the switch and strive to 10,000. Which it wouldn't necessarily be difficult. I would just need to actually follow through with everything that I suggest or say that I'm going to do in my videos. And not a terrible thing to be consistent. And booyah. 60. I'm okay with that. So I don't know. I'm debating on making the switch, but TeePublic or Teespring wouldn't publish my "What Would Hondo Do" in the beginning, which was really frustrating because it's like, what would Hondo do? Everyone needs that shirt. They need to ask themselves periodically, what would Hondo do? Right? Alright, so let's see. Got some really good Sith there. Let's go right here. Let's try it out. I'm going full First Order. Or at least the rest of my First Order. Let's see what it is. See how they do. General Skywalker. Let's go after fives real quick. Down a little bit more. Let's come here. Pop him a good one. Let's do this. I like where this is going. Let's see. I guess that's true, and that's a good point. Like Teespring's Darth Orden points out that Teespring has to check out the different markups, and if I can't put the shirts online, then it doesn't really do me any good now, does it? That's a valid point, because oh my gosh, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Well, that sucks. So let's go here. Let's go with this First Order. That's a good point. Darth Orden says from a viewer standpoint, I don't know how much we care about which vendor we go through, but, which one accepts more forms of payment, has a smoother interface, or lower prices. That's lower prices for the same quality, which is important, because lower prices don't always mean good quality. I know, right? Oh, so frustrating with that. All right, let's check this out. Let's go. I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna go Sith. Ooh, that's a good idea. So Mickey Johnson says a Tuscan. He suggests a Tuscan Bantha rider with a mechanic like Brute Alpha, calling the Bantha as a tank, right? And then the Bantha could do like a charge technique or like a gouge technique. That would be sweet. Yeah, Jedi Knight Revan Darth Jillas is pretty sweet. I do enjoy him. What do I got here? Yeah, I'm gonna go Sith. Let's do this. A Mando raid where you have to defeat the Jawa Sandcrawler, beat the Mudhorn, and the dragon from Season 2. That would be pretty freaking epic, I think. Oh, Grandma, right there. Take it. Paps goes down too. He went down hard. My Vader's not even like that great. This goes to show you guys, always set a defense. Like, my goodness. And see, now I'm really upset with myself for having lost against, what's-his-face. Golly. Whew. Gracious sakes alive. That was nice. I was a fan of that. Alright. CLS. We got a Chewie. So this is my hope with everything that's about to come out. We'll see when it does. I really want this new galactic conquest to be just fun. You know? I do. I want fun. And I think everyone else does. I mean, it should be. Right? Let's see. Resistance. I feel like I'm going a full resistance team. I'm playing the coward's way. I was gonna use, no, screw it. I'm using Wampa. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use Wampa in my next thing. This'll be great. Boom, right there. He's probably gonna die in like 2 seconds, but whatever. Let's pull that back. Go get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Let's do this. Actually, I feel like that might be the better of the two. Dun, 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 dun. So I had to get all my stuff in tonight. I'm going snowboarding tomorrow for the first time in over a decade. So if I come back with like broken arms and limbs and stuff, you know that it went well. Or that I slipped on the way from the parking lot is more likely probably what's going to happen. Ooh, he went down. Let's pull him. But yeah, I'm really kind of shocked that they haven't said anything yet about Galactic Conquest. Now I haven't checked the what do you call it? I haven't checked like the data mine to see if there's anything new and exciting. So, I mean, we'll see, but I'm not holding my breath, to be honest. So I'm up in Utah, so we're going to a place called Brighton. It's just a local. I mean, I say it's a local. It's a nice. Apparently, it's a nice resort. But it's. I don't know. So, my wife's the one that like knows all the. She's a former snowboarder. I was the guy that. The first time I went, I spent the whole day on the Bunny Hill. Me and my brothers, nothing but Texas boys, right? We built a ramp at the bottom of the Bunny Hill, and we just spent the day hiking back up and like trying to make jumps off the Bunny Hill. It's pretty freaking epic. It was. Now, before I lose too many more characters, he's stunned. I'm gonna pull these three in. This is happening. Right? This is happening. Wampa needs more love. Oh! Butthole. I probably shouldn't have let this happen. Come on. Don't die on me. You know, not the greatest thing, but I'm happy with it. I'll take it. And let's do... I kind of want to see... I'm going to do this. I mean, because at this point... I mean, there's no harm in trying. Let's do it. Or should I do Nice Sister Acolyte? Who else do I have that could be awesome with this team? Scion. I mean, 2 zombies? It's pretty epic. It's pretty awesome. And of course, they go after the dead guy first. I'm gonna come up. Chewie! Sorry, Chewie. This has gotta happen. But yeah, no, but the thing that sucks is like today as I was working at work, I got like a little bit of a cold like right here. Like a sore throat-ish. And so like I took some Dayquil a little bit ago, which probably not the smartest thing at 10:30. But why is he? Since when did Darth Vader become stealthy? But anyways, so like hopefully I'm feeling well enough tomorrow. And even if I don't, I've already taken work off, so it's happening. But I'm pretty stoked. I'm taking my daughter. She's never been before, but she's gonna do skiing because everyone says that that's easier to learn right off the bat. Shakti did it to him. Pull it out with Ventress. Come on, Matthew. Inappropriate, my friend. Oh, I got you. Pull him out of the stealth with Ventress. That makes a lot more sense. I'm sorry. I gotta say, I mean, if you guys don't know the full Ventress story, look into it. It's awesome. She is one of, like, I'm telling you guys, if you want this is what Kathleen Kennedy needs to do, right? Give us a Ventress story. You want a strong female lead? Asajj Ventress is it. I mean, she is sold into slavery by her own people. Kind of has this like weird relationship with the guy that bought her, because he used her as an assassin, but at the same time, like he was good to her in sorts, you know. And then she's raised up by the Jedi for a bit, feels betrayed by the Jedi, joins Count Dooku, and eventually, yeah, Ventress and it's not Voss, is it? It's what is his name? I forget his name. It's totally escaped me now. I have boarded snowboard. It's been years since I've been on snowboard. Again, like I think Snowbird was the last one that I went to. But yeah, like I've been to a few of the different ones out here in Utah, and there's some great snow, guys. Like legit. And you guys know, apparently 72% of the United States right now is covered in snow. But which again, if you are in one of these southern states that doesn't typically get it, or if you're you know, be safe. But yeah, I've been to Snowbird, Sundance. I don't think I've been to Park City, but I feel like I might. Like I know that I should know that would know if I did, but Quinlan Voss, that's the name. Thank you. And yeah, it just I don't know what. Oh, I should have put that on Han Solo. That was a bad choice on my part. Should have put that on the Millennium Falcon. That would have been better. But you live and you learn. Quinlan Voss, man. Like, I swear, if we get a Quinlan Voss in this game, be prepared we're getting a Bounty Hunter Asajj. Because, I mean, those two are just hand in hand. And Quinlan is such a cool character. Like, he's awesome. Love Quinlan Voss. I didn't like him in Clone Wars, but like his overall story and the other stuff. What is it? Dark Disciple. He's awesome in Dark Disciple. So is Asajj. I mean, just great. You know? I mean, here's the thing, man. Filoni, and this is gonna sound wrong, and I apologize, but Filoni does women right. Like, and maybe it's just a matter of like he helps me appreciate the strength of the ladies in the universe, you know. And like I look at these female leads, and I'm like, yeah, you know, you emulate your life, child, after Ahsoka Tano. You know, you walk your own path. You do your thing, man. I'm all about that. But, you know, I mean, you still be you. So I think it will depend. I don't think that we'll see Asajj without giving anything away. I don't think that we'll see Asajj in the Bad Batch unless there's a flashback. We could. We don't necessarily know. Anything is possible at this point, right? No, I'm going to stop myself. But anything is possible. Oh, man, he's got... Oh, yeah, what am I doing? I'm super worried about this, but I'm thinking he hasn't put a team together. Like, he's not even thinking about this. So, I mean, I should definitely go and strategize, but let's do first order. Let's pull in some of my... let's give this a shot, see what happens. No, I think the strong female lead character that we'll see in Bad Batch is the one that was Fennec Shand. I think Fennec Shand is our lady of the... that will get all the powerful awesomeness. She is a pretty amazing lady. Now, have you, speaking of Fennec Shand and Boba Fett, yeah, it's true. We need... they need to finish off the fleets. Because they haven't done anything with them. I mean, it's so frustrating. But I think Fennec Shand is the one we're going to see. Darth Jills over on YouTube brings up a great point. We're going to see why Fennec Shand is wanted by the ISB. If that's the case. If that's the case, guys, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Now, Wolf Yularen. If you saw Clone Wars, you know who Wolf Yularen is, right? He is the admiral who is part of the fleet, the galactic fleet, or the grand, not grand, what do you call it? Whatever that fleet is, right? And he worked with Anakin all the friggin' time. But we see Wolf Yularen in the Empire, and he is working with the ISB guys. It would be so cool to see him in Bad Batch. So cool. What if, like, they are part of the ISB? That would be tight. That would be so amazing. Oh, man. Because here's the thing. You actually do see Wolf Yularen in A New Hope? I don't know. He's the old white guy who's sitting in one of the captain chairs when Vader comes in and, like, force chokes what's his face. Right? That's what you see. Now, first and foremost, I did pretty well, all things considered. Right? Agent Hard Hands. I don't know that one. But I think there is a lot of potential for the Bad Batch. Also, I think it's coming sooner than later. So WandaVision ends, I think, pretty soon. I think it's like 3 more episodes for WandaVision, maybe just 1. Mickey Johnson says, Southern U.S., half an inch of snow, power blackouts. Northern Plains, 2 weeks of minus 25 degrees. Temperatures in school still run on time. Agent Callis, that's who you're talking about. Yeah, I get it, man. Like, my school district that I work with, we don't have snow days. Period. Like, we had 1, I think 2 in the history of this school district, and like we had 1, and the kids went nuts. And the parents were pissed. Like, why do we have a snow day? We have snow all the time. Anyways, it was funny. So I think they need to make the whole female thing natural, right? Darth Orden says they do it in Marvel movies as well, with forcing the strong female thing into scenes in The Mandalorian, in contracts, as well as Rebels, The Clone Wars. It's just natural. These are just good characters who happen to be female. Like, I mean, you don't need to tell me that Pepper Potts is a powerful lady. I know she's a powerful lady. Like, I know it, right? But give me a scene where she's like pacing back and forth and like, I need to go save my man, right? And, you know, armor's up, right? I mean, I don't know. I love it, guys. There's so much about like the nerd universe that I really love, and there's so much that just slightly off, you know. So here's what I'm at, right? I always show this, and I'll actually show you guys the. I'm working on levels 11 through 20. The next video I've already recorded it. I just got to like piece it together and give out for those people who are new, right? So expect that probably Friday, maybe Saturday. But I'll show you guys here what I'm doing. But this is my main account. As I've mentioned before, I am trying to get level 3 as my new. Oh, he is level 3. Look at that. As my new like base level for relics. Once you get in, you get relic 3. So I've got to get all of these guys up to relic 3 before I start moving on. These two I'll get to relic 5, and then I'll go back and I'll probably just save up from my next crew. I am working on getting 3PO and or Chupio and Mon Mothma up. Mon is almost gear 6 or relic 6. Relic 6. Oh my gosh, star 6. And then Chewie, you know, star 5. So that's kind of where I'm at. I do have. So let me show you this real quick. I've been saving up my Zetas for Jedi Master Luke. Once I start getting more, once I get over 5 Zetas available, I'll be putting some on. I'll probably put it on Chewie, and then I'll probably go to Mon. I am like Chewie's higher level wise, and he's only got 1 Zeta, and so I'll probably put it on Chewie first, because then he'll have that usability, and then I'll jump over to Mon and mod her out and gear her up finally as well. But Chewie's just been an easier, what do you call it? An easier level. Yeah, and that's what I've heard. That's what I've seen actually. Chewie makes the CLS squad a beast, and it is a pain in the butt to fight. I kind of want to gear up my Phoenix team, guys. Like legit, I really do. And they're not super far off, like most of them. Zeb, yeah, he is kind of, and he's between Zeb and Chopper. I'd probably choose Zeb, but you know, I don't know. I kind of think that they are getting a rework, and if they do, I want to have them ready. I mean, I already need more Jedi, you know, to have multiple Jedi teams, and so like, look at this. I mean, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got another 5, but then I've just got like Jedi Knight Anakin, and you know, yeah, I mean, I've got enough to make them, but I really want to have a solid butt-kicky Jedi team where I can have multiple Jedi teams, you know, and with that, this is where I'm thinking I might go. With it just seems right, you know, it does. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I've also debated on putting more Zetas on this guy, just getting him up, because the Zetas he has are on his unique and his special, so that can't be too bad. But yeah, not terrible. I did okay in this event. I still have to finish it off. I'm not going to be able to get all the points. I've been following Urzatron's guide, and I'm just not there yet. So let me switch over real quick and show you guys my other. This is oh, whoops, not that one. There we are. Let me bring it up real quick. Got my blue stacks. Properties. Where are you? Give me a second, fellas. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Dun, dun. All right. Display. There we go. All right. Let's bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Okay, so this is Nerdy Junior. This was the first thing that I started posting. So we've got. Obviously, I've got to do some stuff. I've almost got my my Phoenix squad completely geared out. I'm only level 58, almost 59, I think. And so it's actually really been interesting to go back through and play it again. I don't know what I've done in the past, but like, I have been getting my butt kicked on, and now it froze. Wonderful. I have been just getting my butt hammered, when it comes to, what do you call it? Not the raids, but the Galactic War. It's been destroying me, and like, it's been so hard because like I want to, I want to be effective. I want all that extra stuff that comes with it, but it's just a freaking challenge, yeah, and it's so tough. I will say one of the things that I've noticed that if you guys have new players in your community, and you are not allies with them, be allies, befriend these people, because the only way they're going to get up is if you help them, right? And I've been going back through. Oh my gosh, is it going to freeze on me again? Let's close this one out. We've got too many blue stacks open. Anyways, befriend them, like be nice to them, like help them out, and then go back through with some of your higher characters. So like light side territory battles, or not territory battles, light side battles, dark side battles, the mods. Let's see, like the mod pieces. Go back through with some of your higher players, so that when they're going through, it'll be easier for them to get. They can use really high level allies, and I'll show you if this actually works. So they can use really high level allies instead of the allies that are around. Because what I'm noticing is a lot of... Oh, crap. Of course, I'm in the wrong one. Let me get my daily bonuses. What I'm noticing is a lot of the allies that I have are equal to me, which is fine. But also, it looks like I've got an hour to finish this one as well. But it's a challenge because I get stuck and I need the extra help. And so I've got my going nerdy ally. And having someone like that come in is just I will do that. So and this is the thing, guys. I've got to say this. This is the importance. Darth Orden is over on Twitch, and he's chatting with me, and one of the things he says is, hey, if you need allies, just post your content in our community guild, and we'll talk, and people will just add you. This is the importance of community. This is the importance of a good guild, and even a community of guilds, guys. Like look at this. So I've got Nerdy Junior. He's okay, right? But he's going to help me get through this. But I would be guaranteed to get through this, and I probably will be fine. I mean, granted, I could play it, but it helps so much to have a community that has got your back. It's super important. And so find a community of guilds. find a guild that you trust, a guild that is just going to get your back, and just help wherever you can. I always try to give out like all the gear pieces I can, because I just believe it's karma or the force, right? The force has got my back. And it's just, but it's so nice to have a guild that is just, is there for you, right? So if you have strong players, or that if you are a strong player, help out the weak, right? Not just people who are making YouTube videos, but like legit people. Because here's the thing. What I've noticed is I look at these characters and I'm like, okay, I'll choose maybe the strongest I see. So let's, right? Probably not the greatest, right? I'll beat it or I won't, and it'll be all of a sudden, this person doesn't have a guild, okay? If they're level 40 and they don't have a guild, what that tells me is they were kicked out of a guild, right? Or they left and they don't understand the starter guild concept, which is fine. But it makes me think that these players don't have a guild. If they don't have a guild, it's because they were kicked because they weren't active or they weren't playing. And like, there's a lot of characters like that, a lot of players like that who just leave because they don't have, they don't have that community, right? They're overwhelmed, and for this game to thrive for the future, I mean, it's gonna do well for those of us who've been playing. There'll be players who left and come back. It's just the way of the way of things. But like, it's for this game to really thrive, and I think they have done a really good job of like getting new players, walking them through how everything works and stuff. But really, what it comes down to is keeping new players on, right? And the way we help is just by helping new players, right? And that's why I've been thinking, like, it's good to have, it's good to look back at some of these videos and like, reassess them, because new players don't know, they don't know the pitfalls of all this stuff, or they don't know how some of this stuff works, and how it doesn't. And so, I've been trying to think of like, what would I have wanted to know as a new player? What's something that I can say as a veteran player, that will help them out? And one of the cool things too about this is like, now that I'm playing through again, I realize that maybe some of the advice I've given in my own guilds or my own how-to videos might be a little vacuous. Like, all of my advice works in a vacuum, right? If you have everything unlocked unto you, then my advice is perfect. But that's not what a real player is going through. And so, like, I when I make these videos now, I've got that in my mind. I'm like, okay, what is someone who is struggling to get up, right? What are they going to be going through? And so it's been really beneficial for me to go back through, and as a content creator, to go back through and see how I can actually help, and clearly I've made some big mistakes. Let's go after this real quick. But it's been a lot of fun, guys. I've got to say that, like, going back through it, I spend more time now, and I probably shouldn't say this because I'm sure my guild is watching. But like, I spend more time now, like, with these new accounts, because there's excitement there, And that is, I also like opening the packs. As an in-game player, when I open a pack and I get like a character, I'm like, oh, cool, 2 shards or 10 shards or like 20 shards, like this guy right here. 10 shards. I'm not gonna farm him, but like, how cool is it that I just got 10 shards? That's so awesome. It's such a great feeling to like get these, with this account. Oh, who is it? Imagunde. Imagunde's not a great character. Like, he's not. But I was looking at Imagunde versus Clone Wars Chewbacca. And between the two, I'm gonna farm him a Gundai. I like him a little more, right? Clone Wars Chewie is easier to farm, and so like ultimately, you know, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on him a Gundai. But the fact that I have him at 4-star, kind of nice to have him there, right? So, anyways, this has been Thaddeus. Like, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I've got to run. Been just at an hour. It's so much fun to play these alts, and it's great. You know, I love it. I love it. Now, I will say I'm being way more strategic on this second alt than I was on my first, because my first I've run out of money, and so now I'm like, I'm only gearing up certain ones. I'm trying to maintain a base level of cash, you know, credits. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it though, guys. But thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. Have a great day out there. If you are part of one of those that's being affected by this really severe weather, you know, my heart's out to you. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Stay safe out there. Make good choices. Bundle up if you can. If the power's off, I'll see what I can do. I don't know if I can actually do anything. But have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you're having a great time. And if you're not, my thoughts and prayers are with you. So, this has been Thaddeus from Go Nerdy. Like, subscribe, share. Click the button and the bell icon to be notified anytime I post a new video. And as always, my friends, smile. It's